All right. Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Today I'm here with Hallie Steinberg of Hallie's Healthy Living. I guess I should tell you who I am. I'm Nicole Klein with the Nicole Klein team, and I've known Hallie for a couple years now, and I'm so excited that she's here to share a little bit about her businesses and help us, through this quarantine time. So thanks so much, Hallie, for being here.
Thanks so much for having me, Nicole. I appreciate it. Now, everybody's been talking about healthy living at this point. What can you do when you're home? And so I love talking about anything that has to do with health. So this is perfect. I appreciate you having me on.
Great. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about your business and what it's all about?
Sure. Well, my name is Hallie Steinberg. I'm a certified health coach with Hallie's Healthy Living. My goal is to inspire healthy living for people of all ages through simple changes. I like to focus on the 4 pillars of health, which I will tell a little bit more about later. I love to work with individuals or groups. I do wellness presentations and webinars, but it's all about teaching and educating for me. My background actually is in biology, and I was a special ed teacher for 8 years. So I'm able to put the 2 skills together, and I absolutely love what I do.
That's wonderful. Biology was not my favorite thing. I'll be completely honest with you. So I'm sure you'll be able to explain it to us in layman's terms. So what are these 4 pillars of health that you're talking about?
Absolutely. Well, I call it the LEAN acronym. Basically, it stands for lean, lifestyle, exercise, attitude, and nutrition. 4 simple things that you can do to really holistically help your health. So the first one I love to focus on is lifestyle. And I think right now we're all looking at our lifestyle under a microscope because we are stuck at home. We're not going out as much. We're not socializing as much. We're working in our houses, possibly with kids. So our lifestyle is really upended. It's very different than what it normally was. So I love to really focus on what lifestyle changes you can make towards a healthier life. And one of my favorites, and it's so simple, but it makes such a difference, is adding more water to your daily activities. We need to drink more. We are dehydrated. So a simple thing you can do every day is drink more water. And that doesn't mean caffeinated beverages. That doesn't mean sodas and wine and all the great alcoholic beverages. That means actual water. And we actually need half our body weight in water in ounces. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you need 100 ounces of water every day. Mm-hmm. So I've had a lot of people tell me they've been not feeling so great. They have headaches. They're feeling very stressed. And a lot of that has to do sometimes with dehydration, or the temperature's changing. We're getting warmer days and we're getting cooler days. So it's so important to drink. And it's such a simple thing, but it makes such a huge difference. So one quick lifestyle change is adding more water. The other thing I'm finding that people are doing a lot of is stress eating or emotional eating. And I find that we, being home, have access to our refrigerators, our pantries, all the time. How many times do you walk in the kitchen during the day and just mindlessly eat? And a lot of that is emotional eating. And I've been working with people to really try to be mindful. It is a very hard thing to do, especially during a very stressful time. But I always try to say, before you eat, be mindful and really think of what you want to do. Why are you eating? It's just take a few seconds to really kind of figure out, are you hungry or are you feeding something else? And I think that's a lot of things that people are struggling right now. People are talking about, gaining 15 pounds here and there. And really, I also really want people to realize that this is a very stressful time. So we have to be very caring for ourselves. So if we are emotionally eating, we need to be okay with that. We need to recognize it and not really beat ourselves down also, because this is a time that we are all struggling. We are all stressed, unprecedented times. So have a lot of self-love is kind of what I'm saying. So yeah. Do your best and love yourself no matter what you do. And then, so that's kind of some lifestyle changes. Exercise for the second pillar is great. Nowadays, with the weather getting warmer, your access to going outside. And people always ask me, what is the best exercise? How often? And that is very individualized. That depends on your level, your age, your fitness, your health. I always say, get your body moving. It doesn't matter so much what you do, how much you do, it's just to get yourself moving. And that could be playing on the trampoline with your kids, or that could be painting your house, or it could be taking a walk around your house or your neighborhood. Of course, social distancing, we have to say that, but excuse me a second. Sorry, I'm just getting a call.
No.
So that's important. So really try to get your body moving. The movement not only helps your endorphins, your these wonderful hormones in our body, chemical messengers function, but it's so great for our overall cardiovascular health, stress release. I cannot emphasize how important it is to move, and safely move. I'm not telling you to go run a marathon. I'm not telling you to go take 3 spin classes, or I guess you can't do that right now, but in your house. Just be moderate, but really listen to your body and move your body. So exercise is another great thing that we can be doing. Attitude, that's all about mindset. So we're talking about the third pillar. That's basically, as I said, we're under stress right now. We are all trying to manage family life, business life, social quarantine, the fear of, are we going to have produce? I know meat is getting scarce. I mean, there's so many things that we have to think about. Are we going to be sick? Are our loved ones going to get sick? So really taking time out every day to do a little self-care, some mindfulness, whether that be literally taking 5 deep breaths, or going outside, detaching from electronics and just looking at the sky, taking a yoga class, just small things. You don't need to necessarily go to a meditation class for 45 minutes. I mean, it could be just a couple minutes here and there, and really focus on maybe breathing, detaching, and just reframing your mind. And that goes a lot with mindset, but also, as I said, reframing your mind, being positive. I mean, this is a very hard time to feel positive, but just try to reframe some of that negativity and look at it from a different perspective. I actually just did a post on my Facebook group, Hallie's Healthy Living, about different perspectives. And I was on the trampoline with the kids, and we were playing a game, and I was laying down and I'm looking up at this gorgeous sky, and it just hit me like, wow, this is totally different perspective. And it really triggered something in me about taking a different perspective on your life, whether it's, because we're quarantined, or your life in general. But just your attitude means so much. And then, of course, my most favorite part is nutrition. I love talking about nutrition. And that is simple changes every day. You can, focus on trying to eat more fruits and vegetables. Try to cut out some of that processed foods. We always say, try to eat the real foods that aren't filled with labels of ingredients that we can't pronounce. So nutrition, it's harder now because we're limited in our foods, but if you can add those real foods in, limit some of that processed foods, especially for those kids, it makes a huge difference. But I can keep talking about nutrition all day.
No, to be honest, when you said you wanted to talk about 4 pillars, I was like, I don't know what she's going to talk about, but those were really good. It made me want to go get a glass of water. The good thing is my kids mostly are in our kitchen area, so I haven't been stress eating, because then that means they see me. And walks have saved, I feel like it saved my quarantine, just getting out and going for a walk. So I need to work on the 4th pillar, especially with the kids. They've been having a lot of Kraft mac and cheese and, all of that stuff. And, so thank you so much for sharing all that. I could have kept listening. So, I know that your coaching business is a big part of what you do. And then speaking kind of the kids' health, I'm a client, as you know, of Juice Plus. And I think for some people, they definitely might need some extra help from you with some coaching, and you can work through those pillars with them and making changes. But I feel like the Juice Plus is a great way, just to kind of, you need just a quick jump start. You're not ready to do all of that. So you want to share a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So a great solution that I found, especially for my kids, is Juice Plus, which is a whole food concentrate. It's either a capsule or a chewy, and it's 30 raw fruits and vegetables, like I said, in a capsule or chewy. So was looking for not a multivitamin or a vitamin. I really wanted something that was a whole food product. So I did my research. I read the clinical studies from Juice Plus, and I agree. It has been very beneficial for my family. So for me, I have the assurance that now I might not be able to give them as much fruits and vegetables as I want them to eat. And I have 2 teenagers and an 8-year-old. So they don't always listen to what I want anyway. At least I have the assurance that if they're taking their Juice Plus, they're getting that variety and quantity of fruits and vegetables. So yeah, it's been a great solution. I recommend it. And that's one of the things that I actually partnered with the company, because I believe so strongly in that product. So that's been great. And the other thing, correlating with Juice Plus is I'm a big gardener. We do a lot with gardening. And one of the great things that Juice Plus has is something called a tower garden, which is an indoor aeroponic garden. So you can actually grow fruits and vegetables inside your house. So we have one in our basement, and it's just another way of getting people to eat more fruits and vegetables, because we really don't eat enough of them every day.
Right. Yeah. I love that. I've looked at that. I haven't fully sold it to my husband yet. But it's great too for people that maybe don't have a yard to do gardening, or, especially with all of us being inside, and, be interesting to see how lifestyles change, after this whole stay at home. Will people be moving more to the suburbs to be able to, have that garden? But for some people, it might not be an option. So I think it's a great way, to help people for that too. So, well, I love this. I took lots of notes, and I am going to make some changes tomorrow, and I appreciate you coming on. I know we'll post it, but what's the best way, like if someone, wanted to reach out to you and, get some more information?
Absolutely. So I actually, at this time, I'm doing free consultation. So if anybody just wants to chat and just talk about like what we just did, some changes, I'm happy to do that through a phone or Zoom conversation. The best way to reach me is my website, which is www.hallieshealthyliving.com. And Hallie is spelled Hallies, Healthy Living. The other thing is I have a Facebook community. I'd love people to come and join. It's called Hallie's Healthy Living on Facebook. And every day I post healthy living tips and family-friendly recipes. So it's just a way that I can inspire people every day.
Yeah, no, I love that. And like, especially the mindset key that you talked about, I think for some people it's been easier, and for some people it's been more challenging. And I think for some of the people that it's been challenging, they sometimes think that something's like wrong with them because they might not be like adjusting as well as other people. And obviously that's not true. Everybody's dealing with the situation different. So, I think really, you being able to help people with those things, is amazing, because there are a lot of people in the community, and all over that need that help. So, well, thank you so much for joining. And like I said, I'll post the link, and I hope that you stay healthy, and everybody that watching stays healthy.
Thank you so much for having me. And I hope everybody stays healthy as well and stay positive.
All right. Bye, Hallie. Hopefully I'll get to see you soon at a networking event.
I hope so.
All right.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.